Hello. Hey, welcome to the Lucy Lemire channel. How are you? Welcome to our weekend money reading. What's going on with the money this weekend? Let's find out. We have a weekend love reading, so you can go watch that if you're into that. Maybe it'll resonate for you. Who knows? I get some guidance for money this weekend, or some news, some something. No one can rewrite the stars. Oh, the sky will never be enough. Never be enough. I've been listening to The Greatest Showman soundtrack. Never be. So far, it actually feels kind of good. Like, I know there's a mountain, and my tower cards have come up, but they've come up in a good way. I feel like you will be going. I feel like, as far as money's concerned, you will be getting like money, like some sort of something. Money is coming in this weekend. It could be a little some from your mom and dad. It could be a little some from a friend. It could be, something. But the magical map shifter is here, and this is like a positive tower. Like, I don't think I've had this in a while. It's awesome that it came up. We'll talk about these later. But from this, I'm like, oh, good news. Like, unexpected visitors here is good news. And magical map shifter is also here. This typically reads tower. But I feel like this actually is someone is going to give you some money. This is my someone card. I don't know why. It doesn't really say someone in it, but it's like the only... Anyway, it doesn't matter. This to me is someone will be giving you some money. Either, like, hey, here you go. Or you'll find some unexpected money, maybe in your pocket. Like a 20. This could be something even bigger than that for some people, in terms of like maybe an unexpected client coming in. This could be an unexpected deposit in your bank account. However, mountain is here. So I don't think it's gonna be a big thing. I don't think it's gonna be like a massive thing. This mountain is here. Why are you here? And then there's solitude and moonlight. This is like my get a reading card. It says literally in the thing. It's like you might want to consult like I'll read it to you if I need to. But this is solitude. Also, this is about being alone. And these are also about being alone. So there might be something that you need to think about career-wise. I know this is money, but career-wise, where you'll be doing some thinking over an obstacle perhaps, and finding a way around the obstacle, or setting camp next to the obstacle so you can study the obstacle. So if you are someone who's going through a bit of an obstacle, I'm getting two different stories. Yeah, maybe it could be the same relating. I don't know. You know your life, but obstacle that's been going on. Yeah. And you're setting camp in front of the obstacle so you can study it, and you'll be going within, basically like thinking. Did I tell you guys I started practicing tarot? Oh God, what a time of my life. And I keep wanting to like pull the tarot cards out to like clarify certain things, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm refusing. But my like my throat and like my back of my head guidance is like tarot. Just like no. So this is it's yeah, home. Anyway, if there's been an obstacle in your world this weekend, as far as like money, career, or like your next moves concerning something, you're gonna be thinking, you're gonna be, dare I say it, even following inspired action. So take note of what kind of things come to you in this space of going within and thinking and ruminating over studying your thing, studying your obstacle. That's what I'm getting from this here. You'll be studying your obstacle in terms of money or career or finances, that whole realm of things, abundance, whatever the fuck. Sorry. And you'll be looking at that and assessing it, trying to find a way to conquer it, to maneuver around it. Now there's water here, so I feel like I don't know, there's something about this water here because there's water in this card too, and this card says, why work too hard to overcome a mountain? Why not just, follow the flow of the river? So you might be saying, okay, well, shit, if I'm going to follow the flow of the river, you're just going to go on ahead and set camp on the river. I'm kind of seeing the seven, card seven in Wisdom of the Oracle. To the sea, where she's on the sea, floating. I feel like this is you, like, almost, in some cases, actually, dare I say it, even moving around this obstacle. I'll explain that in a bit. Um, and the magical map shifter is here. Shit might be moving for you around this obstacle. Come to think of it, something might come in. If it's not like you getting like a little change, something might be coming in that helps you shift around this obstacle. Come through. Here's why I say that. I mean, you don't really need to know that, but I'm just being a nerd and I want to nerd out with someone, so it's you. So we're nerding out together now. This hut, this little place here is on the river, the mount, this body of water. And I was saying there's something about the water here, because there's water in this card, and this card talks about like when there's a mountain, you meander around it. Now this is you setting camp, but I feel like because you're setting camp on water, this might and thinking of the to the sea card, it's raining outside. The sound of rain on leaves is so nice. I'm gonna close my window though, because I can't like hear you. You might be this weekend setting camp on the water and moving with the water around this obstacle as you ruminate over it. And I'm not saying obsessing, ruminating over it, but just kind of like openly following inspired action over this thing. And I feel like that inspired action will in fact turn the tides for you. Here's why I say that. The moon control, not the moon controls, but the moon affects water, right? The moon affects the tides, the moon affects um the moon affects the tides. The moon affects how high tide, low tide, XYZ. I feel like this water is going to rise. This feels like rising water, and it just started raining. Come through. Look, some of y'all might need to check your basements, okay? But, that's awesome. Oh man, I'm getting wet. Uh-oh. Alright. The water, come through. God damn it. Thank you so much. The water will rise this weekend in terms of this mountain, and you'll be able to either, maybe some of you might overcome this mountain with this good news over here, right? Or some of you might be closer to overcoming the mountain, part of the mountain. Because the moon, if it controls water, I feel like it's going to raise the water so much so that you flow faster or flow just better around the mountain, divinely guided, moving yourself without you maybe even knowing you're moving yourself, because your spirit, your higher self, is in tune, tapped in, tuned in, turned on, because of whatever you've been doing or just you reaching a certain point in your finances. So this is really nice, actually. This is really nice. Come through. I was like, what is this mountain about? So that's nice. This weekend, or at least the course of this week, this kind of energy this weekend is going to be raising the tide and moving you. Now, I feel like you may not be able to feel it. Perhaps some of you will, having this kind of be in your mind, tickling your fancy, but I don't think you'll be able to feel it. I don't think you'll feel it. I don't think you'll feel how things have been trickling. Again, maybe you might. You might. Something might give you an inkling shifted. But I feel like you won't and you will. Like I feel like this is what I'm feeling in your hut. You're going to be in your own space, doing your thing, keeping your nose to the ground, following your inspired action to go out there and just do the thing that your spirit guides you to do. Because things happen in mysterious ways. You're stressing out about money, and your spirit is like, you know what you should do? You should go watch a movie in your room, in your home, in your space, in bed. And then you're like, all right, I'm gonna do that. Or you go out for ice cream, and you meet someone, and they're the person that you needed to meet, and all you needed to do was go have ice cream, because that was your spirit guiding you. So I feel like it's one of those things, but in terms of like, you won't know it's happening until it kind of happens, and it's gonna be like a good tower. And I'm not sure if this is gonna happen this. I mean, I want to say this will happen this weekend for some of you, for some of us, maybe this could be again something where like you've been kind of maybe you get like a $50 from something, some unexpected money, um, and that really helps you move around this mountain. It could be something as small as that, but it's something that's meaningful to shit. Now you have like an extra 50 when you only had $8 to do whatever it is that you wanted to do. This is you getting a surprise deposit in your bank or whatever, some where someone maybe buys you a meal, or someone invites you out over the weekend saying, hey, let's go out, I want to take you out, as a friend or whatever. And they treat you to a meal and you get leftovers home and now you got a meal for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like a nice little something. This does feel like a little bigger also in some cases. I don't know. But it feels like that's that. But that is as a result of you moving around the mountain. But there's something you're still like, it's a good thing. I say that because it's like maybe you were here on the mountain, but now you're like here, and that's this. This is a very good thing. This is like a good tower to me. It's not a tower, but it's something where you're like, oh, whew, like that. Not like a like a tower, but it's like a like God, I was on the edge. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Um, something coming around. But if the nice thing about this is things are moving now because at high tide, there's more water and you're more able to meander around this obstacle that's been in your way to a point. I don't know to how much more of a point because I don't really. What I just want to do this weekend. Hand in my hand, will you promise to never let go or walk in this tightrope? Yeah, I'm feeling movement, but it might be movement where I didn't say it's I didn't finish what I was saying. Where you ride this and you don't realize that your little island is moving, or you don't realize it because you're just inside thinking about this mountain or setting up camp, being like I'm out, and then just not worry about it. This is a very chill weekend actually. Even the love reading was like pretty chill. It's good. Um, outside forces are doing things for you on your behalf, conspiring for you, and and moving you. And so you don't realize it until you step out. And the thing that makes you step out is this thing that you're like, oh shit, actually I've moved around the mountain a little bit. So that's really sweet. I kind of want to leave it here and not have to go deeper than I have because that's nice. Because I think this actually literally just happened to me. Which is nice because, yeah, it's sweet. Anything else? Hand in my hand, will you walk, promise to never let go? This we're walking the tightrope. Let your friends help you and let go of control issues. I feel like yes, you are letting go of control issues. I'm just not entirely certain. You've allowed your friends to help you, or you might have issues letting your friends help you. Or, again, with the world conspiring for you. Oh, this song is so good. Never be enough. reconciliation. It's his hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough. Okay, I got it. I feel like you have let your friends help you. Or some of you might have some trouble doing that, so let them help you. I hope the video's alright. To me, your friends is also this moon. Let the moon help you, right? Let the moon raise the tide. Let it do that. Like, don't worry. So this to me is attending to, in one area, attending to kind of the unseen, where you are allowing the unseen to play its part in your life. And you're kind of allowing that, or you're following the inspired action and divine inspirations. Let them help you. Take it rather than being in your pride about it when this comes in, because you do have your free will, yo. Like, say, here's bucks, get yourself something pretty. I don't know your life. um um and you can be in your pride and say no, no, no. Meanwhile, you know you kind of need it, or it would be helpful to have. So I feel like that's a message for some, and letting go of control issues in a sense of that. So from the night sky, will never be enough. Yeah, letting people play their part, exchanging gifts. Let people play their part. Allow people to give to you, and and I think I was looking at the mountains. So that might actually be a part of your mountain problem. Part of your obstacle, not letting people give to you, not accepting from them, or believing they may have an alternate agenda, or they might think of you some other way. But it's about exchanging gifts. This could also be, again, about career, services, you exchanging services. So if you are an entrepreneur, it's getting paid what you charge for your business, and stepping into that, especially if you're new in entrepreneurship, or if you're still in the phase of having problems with money mindset and stuff like that. Knowing that what you're exchanging is in fact worth whatever people might be offering or something. It does feel like this. So I feel like it came out like this, but I do feel like this is appropriate. This could be with friends. If you are someone who is a devoted friend, someone who is, this is so tilted, I'm sorry. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the light. From now on, it's about you allowing people to. I think there is going to be some sort of help, like some sort of person. It's about you allowing people to play their part, you allowing people to give to you, you allowing people to serve you as well, or you serving others as well. Since this is about, I mean, yeah, it could be, yeah, I mean, it could be you serving others too, but it's about you allowing people to play in your life, not, to be players, but like to be, I need to watch Ready Player One. Sorry, for you to be able to allow people to play in your life. Remember when I was saying home earlier? I don't think you do, but I remember I said something about like home. So, why did I say home? I don't remember why I said home. Oh, I know why I said home. Because, okay, 51 and 52. And then I was like, what's 50? 50 is home in this deck. And then there's this home here, right? She's entering the doors of home. In this deck, home is 27. This is 27. So I'm like, okay, home. It's come full circle in terms of home. It might be something to do with maybe people in your family. I did see healing family issues in reverse. Now, I'm not saying accept like toxic money or anything like that, but it might also be your relationship to the money that you might be receiving from family, or relationship that you have with money as it relates to family, and how you adopted their beliefs, or how you've absorbed their beliefs about money, and how they're affecting you this, not this weekend, but like how your family, your upbringings, relationship with money has rubbed off on your relationship with money. Now that's some deep stuff, but we're not going to go into that. If you would like to kind of get into that type of stuff, the membership is what it's there for. I do like exclusive pick a cards and energy shifts and just kind of discussions around certain things, cuz in my life I'm like a coach and a speaker, so I've studied a lot, and I had just studied psychology and global health. It's a lot of stuff. So a lot of my like expertise are dumped into the membership, almost like on a weekly basis. And it's just a space for people who really want to step into their sovereignty, who really want to be the magical map shifter in a way in their own life, and be able to just kind of um step into their life. Too many people are running around like chickens with their heads cut off, like you don't know that you are in control. And sometimes it feels like you're not in control, which is valid, but there's a way to be in control and then non-control. As a person who loves to be in control, I have found ways. And there's a way to be in control of your surrender too, and to own your surrender and not be kind of relegated to surrender without like your consent. It's a way to do certain things like that. And when it comes to money and even career, a lot of what holds us back is a lot of what holds us back and will continue to hold us back at different levels. So having that kind of community and someone who's been through it guiding you through that, because you don't have to be alone in this, is helpful. And those are the things that will be going on and in the membership. So to all my ladies in the membership, what um and to all those who are interested, email me with like subject line waitlist, because the waitlist is open. And that way when I open it up, I go first to the waitlist, because it's invite only. But in any case, yeah, this is I'm gonna read to you the prosperity message of this, okay? Because that's important. This is also about, in some cases, and maybe for some of you, I want to say this, is that something about masks. Someone's blind here. Some people are not looking, or now they're looking due to going within, and now they're able to move around the mountain. But be that as it may, the other message behind this message is that you hold on. Things are shaping up to be pretty odd. Da, 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 da. Okay, so this message also talks about kind of this weekend. For some of you, you might need to, when you get this thing, when this thing pops off, it's about being able to handle it. So if you do get, that $50, if you do get that client that comes in all of a sudden, and it's a great thing that you've been wanting, you getting the thing that you've been wanting, it may not be the whole thing that you've been wanting, as this position is sort of not in a full-on way. Like I said, it might be you just not necessarily conquering the mountain, but you moving from where you've been on the mountain to moving to a different spot, but so definitely in the direction of kind of circumventing the mountain. When something does come in, handle it well. Right? Like, it's come in. It's time for you to own it. If this is a client coming in, if this is an opportunity of some sort coming in, whatever this unexpected thing is, it's about you being able to kind of pay the piper. If it's about you, if it's a client, you delivering, and you stepping up and you doing what you need to do and playing your role, and knowing that you have to play your role still. Money, the world can give you something, but you have to actually reach out and take it. So when this comes, It's about you reaching out and take it. And this is on let your friends help you. So this is about if someone does offer you help, it's about you reaching out and taking it, which is the same message as before, but it's also something different in that you being able to kind of own up to it. So this to me feels like if you get some money from someone, like hard cold hard cash, it's about you handling that money well. You actually being able to use that money however much it is. If it's a 20, are you going to go out to eat and treat yourself, or are you going to go to the grocery store and get some groceries that you need that are going to last longer, right? Like where's your head at? How are you going to spend this unexpected thing? If it's about work and opportunity coming in, are you ready to put in the work? Are you ready to pay the piper? Are you ready to like do those things, or get ready rather to do those things that are required of you now that this has come through, now that the door has been peeked open? This is literally, yeah, the opportunity of the door peeking open. This is wonderful. This is so great. Come through. And allow, like I think you've got this. Let me see if there's anything else for you. I love how when you do a reading. Anyway, never mind. No. Oh gosh, these cards want to all come out. Like, look at all of these cards. I want to go where everyone goes. But this is the To the Sea card I was talking about, and divine timing. To me, this is about allowing, going with the flow of things. But look at the coloring too. Interesting. This is the To the Sea card I was telling you about. So thank you. This is the To the Sea card, where you are this island here. This little hut is actually movable, and it's moving with the tide, just like this boat. And you are like circling around this mountain. And the oracle's being a creep, just watching you. Like the moon. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end this here. I hope this resonated and sat well with you, and I hope this was helpful for you. If you'd like me to do more kind of also like specific money, I have done some money before, and I want to do a little bit more. And as much as I love, but I also know that sometimes, especially when love's not popping off in your life, to continue getting like love readings and inundated with love stuff, it kind of it's annoying. Like, not annoying, it just kind of like grates your gears on like it of reminding you of what you're not having. So I feel like this is a time to I'm feeling that. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Too many people responded well to the ghosting video that I recently released. Too many people are in that space. And I just feel like we all need a hobby. So I want to do more other stuff. I still love is like my superpower, but this felt good for me. I want to know how this felt for you, how this resonated. Come back at the end of the weekend. I want to start doing like weekend reactions and being able to tell how the weekend reading applied to my world, and then maybe even reading some of your comments, but that would mean you'd have to comment after, and that's kind of a commitment. But yeah, I want to love is great, but I also want to do, give people something else to do. Encourage you to have a different, to cater to other parts of our lives. In any case, if you'd like to join the membership once again, like, let me know. Send me a comment with, I'm not a comment, but send me an email with waitlist. And if you've already seen the video, let me know what level you want me to waitlist you for. Let it be something that you actually kind of want to do, not because you think it's something that you want to do for sure, because we get down in there, things get real, and we will be getting down in there. It's fun. So, yeah, it's a certain type of person, so that gets to be in that kind of energy. If you'd like a private reading, though, the description box below has information for that. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. No matter what, I hope you are able to find some joy and peace this weekend. I adore you. Thank you so much for watching and spending some time with me. Have a wonderful weekend. It stopped raining. The tide is gone. I hope you moved. Keep your light on, okay? And good luck.